Hey guys, what's up? Jared here, ramblings of an LGS owner, and I didn't really plan on doing a video, but as you have probably seen, there's just some dumb stuff going on at Wizards. Imagine that. With renaming the plane of Kaladesh, because apparently Kala or Kala, whatever, I'm Southern, I pronounce stuff differently, bear with me. But apparently, Kala, whatever, can be associated with the word black. I am not making this up. I wish I was. Wizards hired a third party consultant like group, Sweet Baby Inc. Anybody? To basically tell them that their shit plane was problematic or whatever, and that I guess they needed to change the name. Anyways, dude, it's ridiculous. I've got the article pulled up here, and it was published yesterday. But like, let me just go ahead and I guess read it for shits and giggles. So here goes. Here goes the article. In the recently released Planeswalker's Guide to Aetherdrift, you'll notice that the plane formerly named Kaladesh is now named Avishkar. While that guide goes into the in-universe reason for this change, we wanted to share the real-world reasons behind it. Woo-hoo. When we first started working on Aetherdrift, we were excited for Magic to return to one of the players' most beloved planes, so we decided to murder everything about it. A bright and hopeful world of invention that took inspiration from real-world India. We knew we had heard feedback at the release of the original Kaladesh set that the name carried unfortunate connotations, but yet you still went with it then for some reason. In some dialects of the Hindu language, and we wanted to ensure our return to the plane was done thoughtfully and respectfully. So you just take... Never mind, man. Whatever. I'm dumb. So as the early step in building the Aetherdrift set, we engaged a group of subject matter and language experts to work with us and help guide us as we built the set. Our goal was to find a way to honor the spirit of the plane and its real-world inspiration. Heaven forbid you just leave shit alone, man. Nobody, like 98% of people, had no fucking clue this was a thing. You knew it was a thing back when you made the set, and yet you still went with it? Like... If you had such a problem with it, why did you even go for it then? It couldn't have been that the political climate was different, would it? No, not at all. Fucking catering to the 5% screechers out there. I swear to God, you people piss me off so fucking much. Just, the squeaky wheel gets the grease, remember that, but the fucking squeaky wheel also gets replaced first, so fuck off. Anywho... Here's what our consultant said. When we created the original Kaladesh set, we chose the word Kala as a word that can mean tomorrow or art, combined with Desh, meaning home or country. Unfortunately, the term Kala can also be associated with the meaning black, and often carries derogatory, colorist, and racist connotations when applied to a person. I have never really met an even-keel, normal, adjusted, normal fucking black person that gets pissed off when I say, hey, you're black. Or I have black friends that I call, hey, black man. They don't care. Like, if they want to call me cracker, I don't give a shit. If they want to call me fucking, I don't know, I can't think of any more racist white terms aside from cracker, cornbread, cheese eater, I don't know. I don't care. It's a word. It means absolute shit to me. Unless you're gonna punch me in the fucking face, I don't care what you call me, because words really don't fucking hurt unless you give them meaning behind the fucking word. Jesus Christ, man. Everyone needs to stop being such petty little snowflake bitches. Anywho, we didn't want that connotation to hang over this plane each time we visited it. Instead, we decided to take Aetherdrift as our opportunity to implement a new name. Again, I hate this. I hate this so much. We generated a host of possible names for the plane and reviewed them with the same group of consultants, which we probably paid way more than any of you will ever see in a year. Just gonna throw that one out there too. We discussed the pros and cons of each of the candidate names and worked through their pronunciations, meanings, and connotations. Together, we selected Avishkar from the Hindu word Avishkar with an extra A, so I don't know, again, I'm Southern, I'm basically retarded apparently, meaning invention. The consultants vetted the name and its spelling, and the decision was made, which means that they probably said it was okay for right now, and then in a couple more years you'll go through another consulting agency and they'll be like, oh hey, by the way, this name is actually problematic now. Your other group sucked. This is the reason why you need to continue hiring us and giving us work, so we can continue to tell you that everything that you choose is problematic in some way, shape, form, or fashion, and you need to give us hundreds of thousands of dollars just to tell you that, hey, your choice was wrong and you suck, and to fix it, or there are people going to screech. I don't know. I just want to set things on fire. Anywho, another decision was whether we'd want to go back and change the lore so that this plane was always named Avishkar. Yeah, sure, why not? Just go back and, I don't know, what would be a proper type, like whitewash? That's not the right one, but you get what I'm saying. Let's just erase everything because it was harmful. No, motherfucker, you need to leave shit the way it was so you can go back and be like, hey, that was dumb. Let's not do that again. Not trim all the fucking spiky bits off of the fucking lore and have a nice little soft landing pad where nothing was ever problematic and everything was always great. You don't learn shit that way, man. You don't coddle a motherfucker like that. Life does not coddle you. This is why we have so many issues now with everyone who, like, comes out of fucking college, where most of you have safe spaces and have to go fucking... What was it when Trump won the election? Had to fucking go to, like, safe spaces with coloring and, like, fucking cookies and milk and all that shit. This is part of the reason why you guys are all bitch-made nowadays. For fuck's sake, man. This really strikes a chord with me, and it's part of the reason why I fucking gave up Magic to begin with. They got rid of some of the fucking archetypes, like, you know, halfling and all that shit, because of cultural insensitivity or some bullshit. And now this. Like, what the fuck, man? Fucking grow a pair of balls, tell these motherfuckers to shut the fuck up and deal with what's going on in a fantasy world. And if that 5% of people can't fucking stand it and run away and scream and yell and call you an ist or a phobe or an ism or whatever... There's gonna be 5% that come to your side and be like, hey man, way to go having some balls. I'm gonna buy your product now. Congratulations. Again, I hate this. Anyways, finishing up on the article. Similarly, again, Southern can't fucking read. We have not changed historical terminology in past products or cards. The name of the set Kaladesh remains Kaladesh. Kaladesh Remastered will still be searchable as Kaladesh Remastered, and past cards like Invasion of Kaladesh or Chandra Fire of Kaladesh will keep those names. So they're not going to blacklist it like they did fucking Crusade. So... woohoo. It must not be that big of a fucking deal if you're willing to let stuff like that still go, because you can't even search Crusade on TCG now. So, any fucking way. So, here we go. We will not use the term Kaladesh anymore going forward, except to refer to past products or the time in the storyline when Avishkar bore its previous name. We hope you love Aether Drift and the plane of Avishkar as much as we do. I don't think we will, honestly. I mean, it's Fast and Furious. That's what it is, and I hate it. I'm going to have to buy it, I'm going to have to carry it, I'm going to have to crack it open, I'm going to have to touch the shitty cards, I'm going to have to put singles on TCG Player, I'm going to have to fucking deal with this bullshit just because everyone and their fucking brother wants to play Magic. No real offense there, guys, I get it. But, like, come on now. There's got to be a line somewhere. You got to stand up for something. You got to grow a pair of balls. I don't know. This is getting ridiculous. You're eventually going to have a fucking high fantasy-ish game now that is toned down enough so a fucking kindergartner can play it and read it and not get offended. Meanwhile, I don't know, you've got shit like sorcery and other games like actually trying to be, I don't know, I don't want to say mature, but normal. Any fucking way, man. That was yeah, that's all I got. I'm kind of speechless on this, but like I'm not, obviously. What the fuck, man? What the actual fuck? Does Wizards need to hire me? Do I need to form my own consulting agency just to stroll up in there and big dick onto the fucking table, just lay it down and be like, look, motherfucker, stop being bitches. Stop listening to these motherfuckers. You do what you think is right. Build a nice little fantasy world, and if something offends someone, oh fucking well, it's life. You get offended. You don't get to curl up into a little ball and cry like a little bitch and hope everyone else around you fixes the fucking problem. You deal with it, you ignore it, you go on with life, whatever the fuck you gotta do. But like, for fuck's sake, this is dumb, man. I'm getting off before I get even more pissed off. I don't even think my fucking saying applies to this one, guys. No, life is not a dick, you don't have to take it so hard. I mean, sometimes the dick wins and you get fucked, but this might be one of those cases. I don't know. Anyways, here's a video. Fucking like, follow, sub, all that good shit. Share, join the Patreon. Help support an asshole like me. If you like what I do and all that good stuff, you know the drill. This is dumb. This is dumb. Have a good one, guys.